where she does lives all the time. So if you're not subscribed to her, please go and do that. Her information is down below in the description where her channel is. You can go over there and check her out. So I'd appreciate it if you do that. Yes, no problem. Yes, Tina, we're actually doing personal questions today. So you are good. And I usually like to follow the little prompt, but I'll wait for it to start here so we can go over just the rules here for the readings. So it's going to be just like normal. And I'm waiting for it to come so I don't scroll out. So here we go. For entertainment purposes only, free readings are done in random order. However, donations, super chats, super stickers, all that good stuff will bring you to the head of the line and give you a little bit more detailed reading. Please put your questions in caps and emojis so I can see with my blind eyes. So I appreciate that. No political, legal, health, or third party, if you can, please. And thank you all for being here. Now, do you usually do third-party questions, Jean?
I take it case by case. It depends. Not usually on the lives, but if it's you know a daughter, or if there's a health situation, or like I don't know. It just depends. Sometimes yes.
Gotcha.
But on the lives, it's really hard without their permission. But sometimes you can just phrase it another way. I think third party really falls into play a lot when people want love and they want to know how so-and-so feels about
me, yeah.
We can't really go into that person's energy. It's unethical. We can, but it's unethical without their permission. So what we do is we try and take a look at what your relationship energy is moving forward, you know, how that looks.
Yes, but that's the same way I do.
Sometimes you can just, without going into their energy, you can see if it's, you know, good for that person or not. And I saw Kelly from Kelly Scarborough, the Mystic Next Door. Hi, Kelly.
She is awesome. I'm planning on doing a live with her sometime. So we'll be doing our first one. So hopefully soon. So Kelly, you need to send me an email so we can set that up. And
Wiki is here. Wiki is, I'll tell you, she is amazing. She just is. Is that your new puppy, Wiki? That's what I want to know. I know that you were trying to decide on which puppy to pick up, to pick. Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's a cute one. Yeah, adorable. All right, so I've got and K Shade is here. Just came in. Hi, K Shade.
Hi, Kay.
Hey, and just wanted to let everyone know who I've got so far. And thank you, Tina Mexico, for your super sticker. I appreciate that. I've got your question. Samantha, I've got you. I've got Joyful Journey. I've got JR. And I've got Jessica Lynn. So those are the ones that I have so far. All right. Hi, Steve.
He calls me, I call him my neighbor because we live in the same town. So, yep. Hi, I'm Steve. And he came over to see me on one of my psychic fairs, and we took a picture together, and he sent it to everybody saying, look, I saw SunPsychic Jean. It was so cute. I love it.
That's awesome.
It was so
I wish I lived in the same town as you. Wouldn't that be fun?
I know, it would be fun.
That
well, if I ever travel down south, I'll let you know.
Yeah, please, definitely. Even though we're one state away, I think we're about 5 to 6 hours away from each other.
Because you're west, right? You're a little more inland.
Yeah. Yeah, into the mountains. All right, Natalie, I got you. And Wiki, I got your question as well. Thank you. All right. And and Kelly says, I'm originally from Maryland too, Jean.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Awesome. Okay. So we have a few questions. We can go ahead and get started. And
absolutely, whenever you're ready.
All right, we'll go to Tina is actually going on a trip. And she's been talking about it for a long time, and it's exciting. She's leaving next Tuesday and going to Thailand.
That's going to be fabulous, Tina. So, and everybody in the chat, if you want, let us know if you're in the northeastern blizzard, the snowstorm in the Northeast. We have about 5 or 6 inches outside, and it's been snowing since yesterday. So I mean, and it's really affecting not that many people, but just curious if anybody has snow today. Okay,
Good
so
question.
let's see what the Thailand looks like for Tina. Tina. Well, it's going to be an amazingly spiritual trip for you. It'll open up your awareness. I don't know if you've studied anything about Buddhism, but if you, The Art of Happiness is a really nice book, and they have it. You can find it free on YouTube, and it's an amazing introduction, I think, to the Buddhism, which is really prominent in Thailand, and I think it would help to understand a lot of how they live there. Yeah. Mm. They're also showing me like a lion's head. You'll be like walking through the gates of sacred temples, and you will be benefiting from the energetic, the sacred energy of these temples. It's almost like the energy is going to be ramped up just a little bit. And I know that, not sure why they're showing me that. They're, you know what food dogs are? They're Chinese, but for some reason they're showing me like a lion's head that almost looks like a food dog, or like those lions that like Italians have in front of their homes, those stone structures. But I'm not sure why I'm seeing that, Tina. But I feel as though that you're definitely going to be able to feel the sacred energy that of all of they have a lot of the temples and it's very much ingrained with their culture, I feel. And the humbleness. I think it'll open up your eyes and give you a new perspective on humanity. I think it'll be a really wonderful educational trip for you.
Awesome. I'm sorry, did you have anything else, Jean?
No, that's it.
There.
I know you're busy. It's busy.
It's okay, no problem. Let's say hi, Garnet, and anybody else that I missed. Amanda is here from Twisted Sushi, so good to see you, and Garnet as well. Tina, for you, I got the Page of Pentacles. This is the manifesting page. And this is for a new opportunity, and they manifest it and they work towards making it a success as well. So I think that the more you put into it, the smoother it's going to go. So maybe having an itinerary would be an idea, just if you chose to do something like that. Because here again, I've got planning. Two of Wands is all about planning. So maybe, have that itinerary, have a budget planned out as well, is what I'm thinking. And then you got the Six of Pentacles. So I think you're going to have plenty. to spend and that kind of thing. But it seems to the readings kind of going down this road for you. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles, so another money card. So I think that this is new money, new opportunities. So I definitely think you're going to have all kinds of opportunities there. I think it's going to change you. This is the Death card in this this particular deck, the Bonefire, or no, the Deviant Moon. And this one here is just about change. It's about change, and I think that it's going to change you and make you just really different in the way that you see things, and maybe in the way that you see people, because it's a whole different culture, a whole different ball game down there. And I think that it's going to be eye-opening for you, and I also think it's going to be magical for you. Okay, then you got the Beast Spirit, so the Prosperity card. So you're going to prosper while you're there, and you're going to learn just lots of new things. And then you also got the Joy card, the Hummingbird Spirit. All right, so lots of joy coming in there for you. So I think it'll be more than smooth. It'll be great, and maybe just budget your money a little bit, and that's what I got for you. All right, thank
Wonderful.
you, Tina.
Yeah, right. Let us know when you get back how it was.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, Nivra. I've got your question. Thank you. And Kristen is here. Hey, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
And Warrior Girl.
Hi, Warrior Girl.
Let's see if I missed anybody. Mr. Maurice is here. Thank you, Mr. Maurice, for your donation. And thank you, Nivra, for yours as well. Okay, and Tina says, bless you.
Oh,
thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, give me just a moment here. We will go to Mr. Maurice next. And we will get to as many as we possibly can. So I appreciate your guys' patience. And we'll go to Mr. Maurice. What is coming towards me in general I should know about?
I see you interested in the solar, what's it called? The solar thing that where the sun eclipse, the solar eclipse. I see you being very interested in the solar eclipse. I see you watching the movements of the sun and possibly even the movements of the moon. Well, with an eclipse, it would be both, but I see that you are there. You also may be having some sort of a change or a shift in your energy around this time as well. I see that you are just valuing our time here on Earth, almost sitting in the seat of your humanness, of being a human here on this fabulous, amazing, miraculous Earth, and all the spectacular happenings that occur in nature and in our lifetime. I feel that this is something that you'll be more in tune with, and they're also showing me trees. So if trees are not already one of your favorites, it's I feel as though you'll become more acquainted and more familiar with communicating with the trees and nature in general. But I see you with these glasses on, looking up at the eclipse. So and it's a wonderful, beautiful smile on your face, and it's like there's a warmth and a glow coming from you. It's a beautiful thing.
Awesome. Thank you, Jean.
You're welcome.
All right. So I've got the Eight of Wands, and so I see fast movement coming towards you. Probably a change is coming towards you. Maybe I'm thinking in the beginning to middle of next week. You got a big change, and this is a positive change, is how I read that card always. And then you got another eight. You got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is if you work hard, that you'll receive rewards and recognition. So I think this is Spirit's way of just saying that you're on the right track, and just keep working hard so that you'll get that, you know, the rewards and recognition that you deserve. And I know you have some things with your job that you're not sure of sometimes. So I think this points in that direction and says, hey, you're doing a good job, and keep going. And then you got the Strength card, and that's just about tenderness, kindness, gentleness, all those things that really mean strength. It doesn't mean muscle mass or anything like that. It just means how kind are you? How gentle are you? Those kind of things, and that coming back to you in karma. And then for you to manifest what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And manifest is real easy. It's faith. It's believing. So believing in what can come to you. And then I've got this crazy Hermit card. But this is a deviant moon again, and the Hermit card here is taking time to really, well, he looks scared almost, but he's taking time by himself. It's an isolation card, but he does that so that he can find the light. So finding the light, taking a little bit of time by yourself, I think is maybe necessary right now. And then you got the Dragon card, which is power. And so power is coming towards you. So that is awesome. And then you got the Gratitude card, the Bluebell Fairy with gratitude. All right. So just be thankful for all that you have, and that will bring in good things, good messages, and going to bring in rewards and recognition. So I've really got good things for you. That's what the cards are saying.
Right. So he said he's a dragon sign, and he's born in a dragon year.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And the first two cards were an 8, and this year is an 8 year.
What do you mean by an 8 year?
In numerology, because the 2024 adds up to 8. So it's an 8 year. And it's also the 8 turns on its side to infinity. So it's really very, it has lots and lots of opportunity in it. And I love 8, and I'm looking forward to this year too. So
that's awesome. I didn't know that. Thanks for explaining that. Roxanne is here. Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, Roxanne. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Yes, be sure and hit the thumbs up. Oh, Wiki 8's your number 2. I knew it. I knew it, Wiki. I just knew it.
All right.
I see the thumbs up now. I just refreshed my screen.
Thank you for that, though. All right, and we got Kristen Louise. I got your question. Nivra is next. So what changes are coming in February for me?
Hi, Nivra. And Nivra has her own channel too, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Is she a card reader or a healer?
She's a healer.
Yeah. Are you thinking about teaching, Nivra? I feel as though you're thinking either about teaching or developing like a just having a practice group of your own. I'm not sure. There's a lot of practice groups out there, and we need to like connect together. Oh, you're thinking about teaching. I could definitely see that for sure, because and you don't have to you don't have to be an expert. You just want to share what you know and what you've learned and what your experience is, and open other people up because they have the same experiences. They just don't have the language of on how to explain it or where to place it within their lives, you know. And there's going to be a lot of people like opening up and becoming more aware of their spirituality or their abilities or their awareness, whatever you'd like to call it. But this healing aspect is so important. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be moving over to the energy healing aspects for many people. So we're going to need all of you. Mm-hmm. So good for you, Nivra.
Awesome. Thank you, Jean. All right.
And I think we got to know you from Scott, right? Scott, you introduced Nivra to the world, I think, right?
Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, we did one together there. It's been a while, but that may have been. Yeah. Nivra, I got the Lover's card for you. So perfect for Valentine's Day. This could also mean a friendship or a partnership coming in, but I do see something in the love department coming in there for you, because you also got the Knight of Cups. And Knight of Cups is bringing love in and just about returning that energy to other people. So let your love shine out, and you will get love that will come back into you and for you. And then you got the Four of Pentacles. So this just may mean that you have, you know, things that you're holding back a little bit. So just kind of look at that and see if there's anything that you can, you know, maybe give away, or, you know, this that you don't need in your life anymore. And then you got the Two of Pentacles. And this one, she's holding the Two Pentacles and balancing. You can see looks like on one foot, just balancing work, home. And this can also mean emotions. You can see the water. Water is emotion. So just remember that when you think about the cards that you got, that you've got one with, you know, emotions, and then you got the Knight of Cups, which is a water card as well. And then you got the Sun. So that's joy, success, and, you know, just good things coming in for you. So I see good things. I love that you're a healer as well. And I think that doing that and teaching goes along great with the cards. I've got to cough 1 second here. Okay, I didn't want to cough on Jean, so. And then you've got the Moonlight Enchantment, magic. So you have magic to share with others. So just remember that. Okay, and then you got stability, the Earth Spirit. So groundedness, I think, is important for you. And, you know, could be, I'm hearing white sage. I don't know if you like white sage or not, but that's what just came into my mind that I'm hearing. And it can be candles, it can be incense, it can be all kinds of different things. So that's what I got for you there, Nivra. And thank you for being here.
Yeah, she says that she's preparing for Pluto to, the work on progress with Pluto changing.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Pluto rarely changes too. I think it's several years that it changes. It stays
20 years. Mm-hmm.
20.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And Pluto will be moving into Aquarius tomorrow. And I will be on the Crone Zone just introducing that. And then Valerie from Illumination Portal will be on the Crone Zone on Sunday giving the full lowdown. I'll just be the hype girl getting ready for it, because I've been waiting for this for half the year last year. You guys must have heard me talk about this Pluto moving into Aquarius a million times. So it's finally here. I'm really excited. Yep. Yep. That's that 29-degree roller coaster. When it's in 29 degrees of the sign and it moves over to the 0 degrees of the new sign, things get a little wonky, or can get a little wonky sometimes, some people. But yeah, hang in there and make sure you ground, Nivra. You're just feeling the collective, I think. Hi, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene. Hi, Janice. Keith, or Kath, sorry. Janice, Kath, welcome. So, yes, thank you to all the mods. Definitely. Appreciate you all out there helping out. Okay, Linda, I've got your question. And I'm not sure we're going to get to everyone, but we will do our best. And probably want to go ahead. We've got 12 more. You think I'll probably put a pause on the questions for now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, Jackie. And if you're out there listening, Marilla, Linda, all you great mods, we'll go ahead and close the questions unless there's a donation. So let me change my banner.
Okay, Water Bearer says both Pluto and the Sun are moving into Aquarius together. Wow. Yep. Tomorrow.
That sounds like a lot of energy. It sounds like a lot of stuff going on. And I think Pluto is the furthest away from the Sun, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
So that's going to affect all the signs or all the planets and the signs. If you think about it, you got Pluto and the Sun, and then you got all the planets in the middle there. I'm sure you know more than I do about it, but wow. Cancer Sun got hammered. Right. Okay. All right. So thank you, Nivra, for that. And we'll go here to Samantha. And if you guys could just let me know that you're here when I call your name, I appreciate it. That way we can move a little more smoothly and faster to get to everybody's questions. So Samantha, and then Joyful Journey, if you can let me know you're here as well. Garnet, I got your question, and we'll do our best to get to it, okay? But then we're going to close the questions after that. All right. Yes, Samantha's here.
So, Samantha, I'm just seeing a little bit of a pause, a little bit of an ebb for your flow. I feel as though it may be a quiet or a dry spell as far as your employment or the busyness in where you work. I just see that it's a little quiet, a little desolate. And it may be the time of year. I know that you guys are in the height of your summer there, and maybe people are gone on vacation or people are out of town. It just seems a little quieter right now for you. That maybe your business is not as busy, whatever that might be, or that. But I do see that the opportunities will be coming in a little bit more towards the end of February. So you do have about 6 weeks here that it might be a little bit quiet, and just take that time to recuperate and take a little time for yourself and relax and reorganize, restructure, get prepared for that influx that's going to be moving forward at the end of February. Now, I do know that all the planets are moving direct on January 27th, but I don't feel as though you're going to feel it until maybe like the last week in February, that you'll really see things picking up. And it's that fall time of year for you guys. And I just feel like people are either on vacation or laid back or taking time off. If there's some sort of a lull that you're experiencing at this time. But I do see a giant A made out of popsicle sticks. So I'm not sure if that means anything to you. It's amazing. But I would say like towards the end of February, you'll start either picking up business or things will turn up. Or if you are looking for employment, this is where opportunities will come in. I just feel as though there's like a resting period right now. How about you, Scott?
I love what you just said, and I know that sometimes messages come in so fast, and you said there's a popsicle stick with an A, and that's amazing. Well, amazing starts with A. That's what I think it means, is that's something amazing that's coming in for Samantha. So I didn't just, if you don't mind me saying that, I heard that and I was like, well, A, yeah, that's amazing. That is amazing.
I love it when you get psychic bounces off of my readings. I love it.
Yes,
yeah, that's great.
Definitely. And you got the Queen of Cups, Samantha, and this is the queen that is empathetic. So the Queen of Empathy, and just being able to know your own feelings and separating those from others, I think will help you with your career. Then you got the Seven of Wands. So this just means bounce back. Also have your boundaries and make sure you're doing what's right with you, and pursuing the career that you want to, that helps you on your life path, that is helping you, that gut decision that that you should be doing for your life purpose. That's what you should go towards. And then I've got the victory card. So the Six of Wands. So you will have victory in what you're doing, and your career will definitely go towards a positive change. You got the dragonfly spirit, and it says change on it. I don't know if you can see that, it's a little covered up, but it does say change, and the dragonfly is a lot like the butterfly, where transformation, transition. So I see really good things for you. And if you're looking for a job, I think you're going to find one soon. If you're in a job right now, I think that you, let's see, I've been trying to find work around my family. A bit tricky, but I know it will work out. Yeah, just have that positive attitude. And I do think that, it can definitely happen for you, the victory card. Okay, so, and the change card. So there you go. It'll be amazing. So.
Yeah, with those popsicle sticks, maybe that has something to do with it. And it may not happen until that last week in February. You never know. I typically don't get timing unless I get my pendulum out and ask specifically, but I really felt it. So let me know, Samantha. Oh, look, Viviani's
awesome.
here.
Hey, Viviani. Good to see you. And make sure you check out Viviani and Linda's channel. They are doing Akashic Record readings. I know Jean hosted one of those. So, or did you do more than one?
I did two, yes. But I only did one with Viviani. Yeah. So, yeah. It was different readers, but I did it twice.
Yeah, I know they're doing a great job. So check that out. And Jen, I know you're here, so joyful journey. Thank you for letting me know. JR, if you could let me know you're here as well, you'll be next. Jen wants to know, can you give me a reading about financial abundance? Well, I got the abundance card for you, the Ace of Cups. And this is abundance coming to you and overflowing. See how the cup is overflowing here. So I do think that you have, financial abundance coming to you. And this has to do with water, again, with feelings, emotions. So, yeah, I see that coming together. And then you have a change as well. The death card is coming out a lot. today. This doesn't mean a literal death, in my opinion. It's change, transformation, got the carnation there. So I think that it's definitely a change that is going to happen for you and going to be positive. And then you got the Chariot. And so the Chariot is all about pushing forward, right? So just keep pushing and keep going in the positive direction that you're going in. This means you're on the right track too. So you're on the right track. You're getting there. It's just going to take a little bit of time, I believe, because sometimes the Chariot's a little hard to push. It's like pushing a bike up a hill, right? So just keep doing that, and I think good things will happen for you. Your oracle card is Grace, wise woman of the grove. So we all need grace in our life. We all need those things that, you know, we're not expecting or we don't think we deserve, but you are going to be rewarded that for entertainment purposes only. But that's what I see in the cards, and that's what I got for you.
Yeah. So Joyful Journey, what I was picking up for you is to take inventory of what you currently have in your stockpile. You know, like how many earrings do you have? How much clothing do you have? And how many shoes do you have? And get them all out and shine them up and pretty them up and dust them off and fit them on the hangers right and put them all in the same order. Like really take care of the items and the abundance that you currently have and show it some appreciation and really kind of have that feeling of I have everything I need, and not to have of what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, when you have that feeling of I have everything I need, then you will always have everything you need. And it's a mindset, it's an energetic type of flow. And when you said that emotion, it has to do with emotion as well. And I do know that you're between jobs, Joyful Journeys, and I think that we had said that the first job wasn't it was like a stepping stone, and there's a silver lining in that in the fact that they that you know it didn't work out for you. I feel as though there's somebody else that needs you and your energy and your expertise a lot more, and that you'll fit in a lot more. Your energy will fit in a lot better. But don't worry about where it's coming from, and just really take stock and take note of how many pens, how many pencils, how many paper clips and stuff you have. Just really take inventory and organize it and see how filled your life truly is, and just like relish in the abundance that you currently have, and it's also about that gratitude, and it's almost like a magnetic energy. When you feel grateful and you count and you see all the abundance you already have, it's almost like it draws towards you like a magnet, more abundance.
She said you were exactly right about my last job. So that has to be you. That's
Yep.
awesome. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Jen. Joyful Journey. And I know JR is here. Thank you, JR. Jessica Lynn, if you can let me know that you're here, you will go next after JR. Okay, a general reading.
Oh, okay. I see what you did. So I'm picking up an image of a horse, picking up an image of like underneath of a horse's chin. Could be the spirit of a horse. Could be a horse that you once knew in your lifetime. So, JR, if you want to just take a deep breath and just relax and release and let go. I'm seeing like a bouquet of roses too, almost like similar to what you would give a horse that won a show. I'm not sure if you are competing or doing something in competition, or if your skills are going to be evaluated by in some way that you're looking to earn a reward of some sort. But I'm getting like a show horse um, and a bunch of roses. Um, I'm getting that you feel unappreciated by some people in your life. I don't know if it's coworkers, neighbors, friends, but somebody is not appreciating you and almost like making fun of you when you're being quite serious and trying to speak about things that really matter. And they're sort of like blowing it off like, oh, that's a load of whatever, you know. And you're like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I want to share this with you. Like, this is what I really feel or think or say, and people are just not taking you seriously. But I feel as though you're gonna show, like you're the show horse. You're gonna show them eventually, and you're gonna have sort of like the collateral to prove it, almost like the prize to show them. And it's not really that you want to show them. It's something that you are steadily working towards on your own and for yourself and not for other people. And it almost teaches you that some people are just not at the level of that you are, and just not, they just don't have the compassion or the empathy that where to appreciate where you are. And it's important for you to do things for yourself, for your own satisfaction, and to make yourself happy. So I hope that is helpful for you. That was kind of slow coming in.
Awesome. Thank you. I love that you said that you saw roses with the horses, because you
Oh,
hear the
wow.
Nine of Swords. And she's covered in roses. That's her quilt or blanket that she has on. So this may be some of the fear, that is coming from that situation that Jean was talking about. But just keep in mind, this is illusion. Fear is illusion. You can sit with it and knock it out and change it to something like love and roses and something good. So there's always something good out there to come from, anxious situations. Right. And then the Ace of Pentacles come out with that card. So it's telling me that you have a new start coming. You just got to reach out and grab it and not let anxiety and fear get in the way. And then you got the World card. And this one is just basically saying brand new beginning. It's also the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle as well, which is the Ace of Pentacles also. And then you got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is fiery and brings, passion into your life. And so I think, really good things are going to be happening. But then I pulled an Oracle card for you. And guess what I got? New beginnings. So you got new beginnings all over the place. I think that it's something new and very positive is going to come in for you. And that's what I got, JR. I hope that resonates with you.
Yeah, she said that makes sense for up there at 647.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
And she says, whoa.
I like that. All right.
So what
Awesome.
is that deck that you just had? What was that last card? The one with the bugs on it or something? I don't know what that is.
That is the Deviant Moon by Patrick Valenza. It's a little quirky deck, but yeah, that's the Deviant Moon.
Insects. Wow.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of funny creatures in
Okay.
that one. I don't use it a lot, but for some reason it came out and fell out of the bookcase. So I was like, okay, I'll
There
pick
you
it.
go.
You're welcome, JR. All right. Jessica, I know you're here, so go next. And Natalie, if you could let me know you're here too. Thank you, Marilla.
Thanks, Marilla. Well, what I hear them saying, Jessica, is what are you waiting for? I think that you already have like an apothecary started and you're working on, I don't know if you make soaps or if you make lotions or if you make tinctures, or I'm not sure what you're doing with your perhaps essential oils of some sort. Or even just trinkets, you know, or braided natural grasses, something that you're hand making and offering, or you're bundling sage yourself and selling it. There's something that you're doing. It's more tangible, but it's very much earth based, and they want you to also open up a community, open up a group that you can talk to and help educate and answer their questions, and not just put the products out there, but they want to know more about what you know about the products and talk about the products, and or talk about how to use them or why you use them, or you know, a little bit more about community and engaging other people. So I'm not sure if you're open to beginning a YouTube channel, and that's okay if you're not. I do know that Facebook has a lot of opportunity there. Um, or you could just do like a private group. You could just do a private Zoom group. Um, it's a little less, you know, I mean, it's all pretty much the same, but yeah, just your energy is what they want you to share, Jessica. Your energy, your light is what they want you to share. Okay, Scott, how about you?
Awesome. Yeah, I've got a new opportunity for you also. So, and I think Gene was touching on this, something new, um, perhaps a YouTube channel, perhaps something of that nature, or just something new that is going to form, you know, from your passions, from your creativity. Okay. And then you got the Hanged Man. So this is a new perspective, looking at things a little bit differently. Okay, so you may already have things in your life that you are doing, but you can do them a different way, and it can spark creativity, it can spark a new change. Okay, and then you got the Nine of Wands, and this one is about being resilient, having that bounce back. So if there is anything that's going on in your life that's causing you to, you know, have a little fear, or you feel like you've missed something, don't worry, just take another shot. You've got, I'm thinking about basketball, you know, when they take shots and they miss them, even the greatest players miss shots sometimes. But it's important that you just keep going and have that amnesia kind of like thing, that you forget about it and you move on and you keep going and you keep shooting the ball. Okay, so just keep going. And let me see here. Oh, yeah, you got generosity, the maple spirit. And I know you're very generous with your time. You're in so many of our lives, and we appreciate that. But this is just, I think, spirit telling you you're on the right track. Okay, So that's what I got for you, Jessica.
Yeah, she said she's been thinking about starting her own business. And you know what?
Oh,
And you know, Jessica, it doesn't have to be a really big change or a really big start. You can just start doing it in the smallest way that you can or that you need to. And like you don't have to have everything all ready and prepared and made and ordered. You just start a little bit, start opening up whatever it is that you can do first and just do it on the side, just a little bit, even if it's just soaps. Just start getting the soap stuff together. Just start making, like, they want you to start doing it because if you're thinking about it, you're being called. If you're being called, you're a light worker and you're going to be needed. So that's what they're telling me.
awesome. 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 All right. So Natalie is next, and after Natalie is Wiki. If Wiki can let me know that they are here, please. And Natalie wants to know, how does my February look?
I feel like there's more energy coming into February for you, Natalie. I feel like there's a little bit more activity, a little bit more distractions. I'm not sure if there are family birthdays or family get-togethers or something that is occurring in February. I do see a little bit more movement, a little bit more activity, and not so much the, you know, the shut-in effect of this really cold January. It's almost like, you know, we're all shocked because of the cold in the January, and we're almost in a coma state after the holidays. You know how you get that food coma kind of state after the holidays, and we're all still recovering, and it's like a shell shock for us to have all of this coldness across the country. But I feel as though it's going to become status quo, and you're going to just start moving and start being doing different things. You're going to be called to do different things. You're going to be called out of the home. You're going to be called. I just feel like there's going to be more movement for you. I'm trying to keep saying that so I can get more info. I think you're going to be doing a little bit more socializing. Getting out of the house more. And it's almost like you're saying, oh, it's too cold, but I don't want to miss this, whatever this is. So enjoy yourself. Say yes to those invitations. Go out to dinner, go to the movies, you know, whatever it is that somebody's inviting you to, make an effort to do it because it means so much to them that you showed up, because they all know what it takes for you to show up for them. So that's what I'm feeling.
Awesome. All right. Got the Three of Wands for you, Miss Hawthorne, Natalie. And this is just to keep going with your plans and see them through, because you're on the right track, basically, is what that's saying. And that came in with the Knight of Wands. Okay. And again, a fiery knight who's coming in with a lot of passion. And this could be someone new coming in, could be a letter, an email coming in, something of that sort. And then you got that Chariot. So just keep pushing in February, keep pushing towards what you want, and, you know, manifest it, and just don't look back on anything that could, you know, slow you down. Instead, just keep going forward. And then you got the Emperor, and it says being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. So just take that responsibility for yourself. And this is a possible leadership card as well for the Emperor. Okay, so I think it looks really good for you. And you've got some opportunities coming in. Your Oracle card, is the Fire Spirit and its energy. I love that card. I love all the lightning and the fire there. So you can see that she's spreading, her passion and her creativity. And so this is for you to just keep expressing that. And I think you're, definitely on the right path for it. So that's what I got for you, Natalie. All right. And Roxanne, thank you for your donation. You'll go after Wiki. And Wiki is here. So let's do that. May I have a message for my guides for the next few months, please?
Are you planning another vacation, Wiki? They're saying dream big, prepare for the best outcome. Yeah, I feel like you might be going somewhere warm, in a warm climate during this cold season before it gets warm. I don't actually remember. You might be in the south. I don't remember exactly. Oh, you're in the Seattle area, so you might be going someplace warm because you're in the cold climate right now. I do feel as though things are just heating up for you in many ways. I feel as though you might be also taking a class that will define some of your experiences that you've been having, and you're really going to take off with your spiritual growth and your just really enjoying your life and taking your life much more into your own hands, much more in your own control, and living it with a purpose and intention.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Here I got the Temperance card for you. So I think that the message here is to have external and internal balance. This is more actually internal balance with feelings, the water here again, and making sure everything's balanced out. So Spirit is telling you this because you've got some major changes coming. You've got a Wheel of Fortune, and I always read this as a positive change. This is a great card to get all the way around. So you got the Wheel of Fortune with the change, and then you got the World with the change. So a brand new beginning for you as well. And I think that the sky's the limit for what you can do. And I think the energy is on your side. And just positive things there. And then I got the Crystal Cave for you, and it says trust. So just trust that you're on the right path, that you're working on the things that you should be working on. Have confidence. Have that self-confidence. I'm hearing is going to be really important for you. So make sure you have that self-confidence where you know how beautiful you are on the inside and outside, and you take care of yourself and make sure you have that self-love. Trust yourself as well. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Wiki. Working on it. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And that dog is going to lift your spirits as well.
Yeah.
Little puppy.
That's awesome. All right. We're here to Roxanne. And I'll thank you, Wiki, for your
thank you,
super
Wiki.
sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
It was sweet.
Yes.
What do you mean she just had a lot of responsibilities? Are you saying that she is looking for something different than what she's doing right now because of the stress and the responsibility? I know, right? What the hell? She probably is doing the work of 4 different people. With some of these people have really just lay it all on you. Like, you're only one person, you only have 2 hands, you can't do it all. Like, I can feel her. I can feel it. It's it's like it's nonsense, the crap that they lay on you, or what the expectations are for some of these jobs, and for what they pay you. No, get 4 different people in here to do that. You know, they'll yeah, they'll work you. But you have to find a place where they have more of a structured expectation of output to income, kind of thing. And maybe even she may want to find a place where they can pay her for her production. Like, if she's in sales and she works hard, then she'll get paid for how hard she works, not get one salary and be asked to do 4 different people's jobs. You know what I mean? That's not good. But I can feel that she's being maybe taken advantage of a little bit. So I'm not sure if she's still at that job or if she's left, but it's important that if she hasn't left, that she takes her own happiness and her own energy seriously, and meters her output, and tries to off put the stress onto the other people that are responsible for the stress, or responsible, not carry the stress on herself. I'm sure that she's not the owner of the company or one of the top managers. So if she's, obviously, if it's too much, she needs to let somebody else know, tell them that she needs help, tell them that, okay, so she's not there anymore. That's good. Okay. So will Roxanne Straughter, did she say her name? Will Roxanne Straughter find a work-life balance job soon? Will she find a job that has work-life balance soon? Yes. Will Roxanne Straughter find a job with work-life balance by March 1st? Will she find a new job by March 1st? No. Will she find a new job by April 1st? Yes. Will she find a new job by March 7th? Will she find around March 7th? Will she find a new job by March 15th? Yeah, so around the 2nd week of March, she'll probably get something, but she'll probably keep looking until then. And it's important to find the right one. Wisdom Seeker Jones says, I love that you got that indignant on her behalf. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, they're really working her to the bone. Don't let them do that. Yeah, right. I could feel it. I could feel it. Yeah, so yeah, I feel as though she's going to be looking for a little bit longer, but it's worth it because you want to find the right work-life balance, and you want somebody to respect your energy, your time, and your output, for sure, and not take advantage of you. Yeah. I could just feel it, because you say she's a wonderful woman and had a lot of responsibilities. And these companies, they do that. I don't like it when they do that.
Right. Well, going right off of what Jean said, you got the 4 of Swords. This is the rest card. So I think that she needs some loving care and to give herself some self-love, self-care. And you can help her with that. Maybe have a spa date, where just doing something doesn't have to be going to the spa, but doing something that will just make her kind of not have to worry about the responsibilities around her right now. The looking for the job, I think she's on the right track. The Knight of Coins says go slow and methodical. So you want to make sure that she gets the right job and doesn't get back into like the same situation that she is in now. So just concentrate, or have her concentrate on that, I believe. And then you got the Ace of Cups. So overflowing, again, love. And I can tell that you love your daughter very much. You wouldn't be asking questions about her if you didn't. But and saying what a wonderful woman that she is. So your daughter loves you very much, and there's a very tight relationship with both of you. And you can influence her with your words and your caring and your, the loving strength that, that you show to her. And then I've got the Unicorn card, and it says purity. So, Jean, maybe you can help me with this. What do you see with this, with purity?
I just feel that her wonderful womanness is going to be seen at her next position. That they'll see how her intention is, and her integrity is what's valuable, and honor that.
I love that. I love that. Thank you, Jean. I was stumbling for words there. So that's why we have Jean here. So thank you so much, Jean. And thank you, Roxanne. I want to give you an extra Oracle card here since you did a donation real quick. I got the Beauty card. So this goes with the purity, and it goes with the, having the spa day or rest, just having the spa day and taking care of yourself or your daughter, and maybe doing something like that for her and giving her a day off, even if it's, a day that like a weekend day. Just plan it, and if you decide to do that, and I think that would be really helpful for her. Just have her laugh. I can see her laughing. So, and then she needs that kind of energy release. Okay, so that's what I've got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the best to you, Roxanne.
All right, we have time for maybe 2 more here. What do you think, Jean?
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay, so let's go to Carol. And again, guys, if I didn't get to your question, I do apologize. We've got a lot of questions, and just
are you going to be back later tonight?
I was going to say at the end, I'm planning on, I'm trying to work out in my mind what time that I'm going to be back, but I will be back tonight to, answer some of the questions that didn't get answered. If you guys want to come and be in the chat for that. And we'll get Carol here. Where is Carol's question? Carol, I don't have your question yet.
Oh.
Let me scroll up and see if I can find it. Carol, if you could go ahead and put your question in again for me. It's probably my blind eyes, but if you can put that in, I would appreciate it. And Roxanne saying thank you so much. Both of us appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'll give Carol just a minute here.
Thank you, Rhonda. You guys are so sweet.
Yes, we've got the best chatters.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I love the way you guys all take care of each other too.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. I love it. All right.
Thank you, Rhonda. That's very sweet.
Very nice. Yep. It does. It helps. It helps because, we're all here together, and a lot of people are having the same situation or have had the same situation, and it helps to process it. Well, who's the second one while Carol's getting her question in? Who's the other one?
We'll go to K-Shade. If K-Shade is here.
I know. I think if StreamYard is listening, if they could keep the person highlighted or
Yeah,
keep their name lit or backlit if they're still here. And then like they can turn off
that
their
would be
light,
nice.
you know, or something if we know, because we get it, you guys. You get distracted. Okay, Shade is here. Good. Okay. A message from my guides if you have time. Okay. So, K-Shade, do you want a message from your relatives? If you do, oh, okay, Carol put hers in.
Yeah, we'll get that
So,
after Carol.
okay, let's go with K-Shade.
Yes. And she said, yes, please. They said yes.
So, Kay, I'm not exactly sure what all this is meaning, but I'm seeing like a storybook character. I'm seeing like mushrooms, and I'm also seeing like a character that almost looks like a doll with long hair. And I'm not sure if you could have possibly had dolls that had long hair and the dolls had something to do with mushrooms. I'm not sure what they're showing me. And it also looks very storybookish. Like I'm not sure if maybe you used to read like fairy tales and you would imagine these characters in your mind. I do feel as though you like the fiction type of reading books. I feel as though you do have a very good imagination and you do have a vivid imagination, they're telling me. And they're saying that you do often either have dreams or you get pictures in your mind or you like to read and imagine what the pictures might look like. You may also do some astral traveling and remember those images as well, but they're just telling me that your imagination is very vivid and that it's important for you to relax into that and to allow that, incorporate that into your everyday life. Like almost like when you're imagining what you might have for dinner, like it's almost like a part of manifesting as well. You're able to visualize. I feel as though your imagination is very vivid, and yeah, you almost see like movies in your head. Like it's almost like real time, real. Like it's not necessarily hand drawn creative characters. It's real life that you see as well. Let me know if any of that makes sense to you, K Shade. I'm a retired computer geek. Okay.
She did
Not a
say
big
that she
reader.
had dolls.
And she's not a big reader. I would love to astral travel. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure what I'm seeing there. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. There's something about visualizing in your imagination and your dreaming and your it was very in the very beginning there was a doll with very long hair. Um, Not sure what all that means.
Right. Well, Kate Shaded, I got the chariot for you, and just keep pushing forward. And I think that what they're saying to you is keep going forward and celebrating. Okay, so definitely do that. Just keep pushing And you've got this, you got the Hierophant, teaching and learning. So I think that they're saying that they've, you know, got your back, and just for you to keep teaching and learning. I see that you, I know that you were in a computer type job before, and I think that you might have been a leader there. So because of that, I would just keep going and, you know, do the things that are bringing you pleasure in your life, because that's what's going to be your life purpose, the path of least resistance. Just keep going and doing that. And the reason I say celebrate is because you got the Three of Cups, and this is for, you know, celebration and gratitude, just being happy for what you have. So all good cards. Your oracle card that I have for you is courage. So the Aspen spirit. So have courage, and you can see a change is happening for you as well with the butterflies. And just know that, you know, good things are coming for you in the long run and in the short term run, I think, as well. You've got some blessings that are going to be occurring for you. So I think that's what your relatives and your guides want you to know, is keep pushing forward and to celebrate life. Okay. Change is good. Yes. Yes, definitely.
Good.
All right.
Good. And it's funny that I saw Jackie said Rapunzel with the job with the long hair with the storybook character and stuff. Yeah, that was just cute that you said that. She was trying to jog my memory, but I'm not sure what all that means. I can't tell if it's somebody from like a childhood friend that may have passed that's bringing this in, or what it all means. So sorry about that, Kay, but come back and ask again.
Awesome. Thank you, Kay Shade. And she said, I had long hair as a child.
That could be something.
All right. Do we have time for one more, Jean?
Yep. For Carol, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for Carol, we've got, she wants to see what messages Leroy is her late husband, wanted me to know. And he passed away about a year ago.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Carol. Yeah, let's connect with Leroy. I don't know. He's very protective over you, and he's saying make sure you take care of yourself and eat right. He doesn't want you to skip meals or have, like, you know, just a cup of soup for dinner or something. He wants you to make sure you treat yourself well, make a nice meal, and make the vegetables, and, you know, put out the plate and the fork, and he wants you to make sure that you take care of yourself and still he just wants you to take care of yourself. He's very protective. He said, I kind of get the feeling that you did take care of him, and he wanted to be the one that would be there to take care of you. He's saying that he sets things up for you in your life. Not sure if you've had synchronicities or things that have just fallen in your favor or had gone your way, you know, or if you won a turkey at the grocery store, or, you know, whatever it is that is almost like, oh, isn't that great? He's trying to smooth your path and put things in your path that'll make your life a little bit easier. He's able to help and assist you as much as he can from the other side. He knows that how difficult it is. It's almost like the silence is deafening, he's saying, and he wants you to know that he is there, even though you may not be able to hear him right now. He does say that you look at the pictures and perhaps even like videos. If you have a video of him, and He's saying that he is with you at that time. He's saying, my soul is still with you. I have not left you. My energy is still with you. You can talk to me anytime. And he also can hear what you're thinking. When you talk to him in your mind, he can hear this. He said that he is with friends and family on the other side. He's also with a dog. I feel as though there's like, I don't know, some other animals that are there with him. He's very kind and gentle and strong man. He's intelligent. He knows how much you miss him. He hears you say, I miss him dearly. And you may even say, I miss him desperately. He understands how much you miss him. He wishes that he could change that. He's saying, wrap yourself in that blanket or sit in his chair. You almost feel a little bit better. I'm not sure if there's a chair or a spot that he used to sit in with a blanket that he used to use. And he's saying, you know, I'm not sure if you wear his sweatshirts, but he's saying that he is there with you when you do all these things. And it's definitely the physical aspect of him not being there. And he's saying that his vibration is very subtle. Like he used to have like a presence that you would know that he was in the, I don't know if he had a loud voice or he would like, I don't know if he would cough or if he would like, you know, be loud opening a bag of pretzels or whatever it was. He's always like loud or doing something. So now that it's so quiet and so deafeningly silent, he's saying that that his energy is there, but it's much more subtle. And he's saying you can also listen to music. He's either asks you to listen to music that he likes or that you used to like together, or that he's sending you music, and just as a reassuring. He's also showing me a little dog, maybe below the knee, maybe a little round of a dog, like a very well-fed dog. That he's saying that that he's, if you don't have one, to get one. He's just saying that he's sending you these little bits of signs and energy so that you can feel him, sense him, and remember him and comfort yourself. He just wants, but he absolutely wants you to take care of yourself and not to skip those meals. He says it's very important that you go on living and have a vital, you have a long vitality for the rest of your living days. He said there's a lot you have to live for. He's also talking about grandchildren. I'm not sure if you live near family, but he wants you to be around the family more, not to isolate yourself. He says you're not bothering anyone. He says they love you. They love your energy. And it's important for them to be with you while you're still here in this world. He's almost saying, you know, he just wants you to think of yourself and think and to take care of yourself. I hope that makes sense to you, Carol. Oh, the grandkids live with you. Good job. Wow. Good for you.
And she has a dog, Tinkerbell, my fat bottom girl.
Oh, wow. That's who sends you love. And he almost like, I don't know if if the dog sees him or if he like tells the dog to go over and nudge you when he sees that you're feeling, you know, kind of have that melancholy kind of a sense about you, and the dog just comes over to you. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So real interesting. I got the full card, and if you can see, there's a dog right here. Okay, so he is just expanding on what Jean is saying and saying, if there is a risk that you need to take, go ahead and take it as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. And then I'm getting a little message here from him saying, not that you might have to turn your back on certain situations and kind of like turning your cheek. When something happens, so it's about not staying in the energy that other people are in. Instead, you're going to take the higher road and go in a different direction. Okay. And then though, I got the overflowing love card again. It's the Ace of Cups, and he's saying how much he loves you, and just that love doesn't die even when we leave this planet. So that, and you got the Page of Swords, and this says curiosity is a type of magic. So being curious about things is a great way to bring in passion and creativity. You can see that she's looking in books here, so that could be something that you're learning as well, is from like a textbook or a book that you've had that I'm hearing that might have been very very popular with him. So think of a book maybe that was popular with him that he really liked, and maybe take some time to read that, and he has messages that might come in through that book. I don't know if he was a book reader or not. So the last card I got for you is the King of Cups, and I wanted to read this one as well. It says, always compose yourself before giving a response. Okay, so always compose yourself. So this would be like the Five of Swords, and it'll be I think that you're on the right track, so just keep going. And we get you an oracle card. You got the Enchanted Fern Grotto, which is refuge. Okay, so just take refuge in what it is that you need to grow for yourself, and that will be awesome. So just take refuge, Carol, and that he's watching out over you, and he has that overflowing love for you as well. And maybe take some time out as well to get away from people who are getting on your nerves. Okay, so that's what I've got. Okay. Jean, we have one more donation from a new subscriber. Would you mind?
Sure. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah.
Okay, that's Allie Rose. So Allie, and then it's closed after that, guys.
Yeah. And then Carol said, well, guys, thank you so much. Everything was so on point. I feel his presence and hear him too. I always said death couldn't separate us, and it hasn't. That is so beautiful that you know that, Carol. Thank you for that feedback.
All right. So we got you, Allie Rose. All right. So said messages from her guides and have had confusion about a guy, money questions, kind of want to see what they say.
So Allie Rose, they want to, first thing I hear is to make sure others treat you respectfully, and that if this guy likes you, you'll know it because he'll ask you out. Don't wait for a text or a carrot to dangle. Let him know. And I know that today's things are different in today's world, and things don't always work the old-fashioned way. But just let him know that you're accustomed to be called on the phone if somebody is interested in getting to know you better, and that you are accustomed to going out on a date or meeting for a cup of coffee if they want to get to know you a little bit better. You let them know what your parameters are, and let them come meet you to the plate. And perhaps you can even state this a couple of different ways, a couple of different times, so that they can see it on the fly. And if he doesn't take the bait, I'm telling you, there's somebody else that is watching that is going to say, I know how to treat a woman with respect, and this is my chance to step up. I feel as though you may be looking at somebody, but somebody else is looking at you. So that's what I feel about the guy situation. And I feel so about the money situation. This is incremental with you in the sense that as your experience develops, your income will match. They also say that you can work or do something to be of service to people on the side, perhaps either babysit or help out an elderly person, or go and visit a dog shelter of some sort, so that your development in being of service changes that energy around you. And when you are in your job and you're receiving a salary, they'll see this energy of service and the genuineness and the sincerity around your energy. Because you may just be asked to do this much where you work, and this is how much they're going to pay you for doing this much, separate from what that last lady did. But you can go out and be who you are, be all you can be in another position, even though it's not paying you as much, in order to get that fulfillment and that energy moving around you. So it's up to you to change that energy. And even though you may not want to do that as a full-time position, being of service to other people really does nourish your soul, and it changes your self-worth, which then changes other people's the way that they sense your energy. So I hope that makes sense, Allie. And we like the name Allie.
Yes, we do. All right, so I've got the High Priestess for you, Allie, and this is for information coming into you. So I'm thinking about the guy that let them come to you and kind of intake all the information, that you're getting from seeing, this confusion, because confusion to me is a red flag. You want things to be, maybe how they were when you were smaller, but, this is not like another relationship. Make sure it's not like a relationship that has failed in the past. Okay. Then and the reason I'm saying this is you got a few little speed bumps going down this way if you choose to go with this guy. You got the Seven of Swords, and it looks like that you may feel like you've been tricked a little bit, and like not being given honest answers. And I'm just reading on your energy, but I'm reading that that is something that you may have felt or might feel if you go down this road. And then, interesting enough about the money, you've got the Devil card, and this can be just letting go of something. But you see right here the dollar signs, so that can be something that you just need to let go of and have patience that it will all work out. Okay. And then you've got the Moon card. This is shadow work. So again, to be honest with you, and that's what I do, I just go with what my gut tells me. And even sometimes it's not popular. I do not think this is the right person for you. Okay, so I think there's too much work that needs to be done on both parts, and it just might not be a good fit. But that's just my own opinion from reading the cards, and for entertainment purposes only. Of course, you have to be the one to make that decision. Okay, and then you got the Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. So let go of the situation, let go of your money problems, and release expectation. Okay, release your expectations of what's going to happen. And then you got the foggy bog, patience. So just have patience that things are going to work out. There is someone better out there for you. Okay. And there is good things to be had with your financial situation, I do believe. So if you just have patience and get through this foggy time, then good things are going to happen. Sometimes we have to go through the dark to see the light. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Allie. Thank you. My instinct said that too. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So, Jean, thank you so much for sticking in there with me. I know we went over a little bit of your time limit, so how far you like to go. So I just wanted to thank you so much for doing that. And
you're welcome. You're
thank you for
welcome.
being here.
You're welcome. I always enjoy it. You always make me feel so comfortable. You take control, and you just make me feel such like a welcome guest. And the way that you handle everything, and I can just sit back and relax and do the readings. It's lovely. It's really lovely. I enjoy it.
And you do the same for me when I'm on your channel. So definitely, it works out good. So, what have you got coming up soon? I know you touched a little bit, but anything you want to touch on real quick?
Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the Crone Zone at 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 noon Pacific. And we're just going to be talking about what is a download and talk a little bit about that. But, I just can't help myself. I'm going to talk about the astrology a little bit because Pluto is moving into Aquarius. And also that all of the signs will be going direct on January, or all of the planets will be going direct on January 27th. So we'll have this really forward momentum moving, and at our backs will any kind of a holdback that we've been feeling, we'll be feeling like it's been released and move forward. And I'm going to be, they pretty much say, here's Jean. And then I start going, yak, 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 yak. No, we have fun. It's a lot of fun together. And, the Crone Zone and I, we have such beautiful chemistry together. And then on Sunday, I have Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. And then I have at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And then on Sunday later at 4 p.m., I'm on with Ginger, and we're going to do part 2 of our dragon show. Well, the show about dragons. And what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a little bit more of like finding out more about the mysteries of dragons, and trying to answer the mystery around dragons and things like that. So it'll be group participation kind of thing. And we're gonna try. I think we like doing that. We like diving in deep, and it's just really fun. It's something to take your mind off of things, take your mind off of the snow and the cold and the whatever, the work or whatever you have going on. And it really does take you away. And she has such beautiful tarot decks and oracle cards, and we'd really have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. That's great. I can't wait to see you tomorrow on the Crone Zone. We'll do my best to be there. I'm going to be on tonight again. For those of you, there's a lot that didn't get their questions answered, and there was just a lot of people here today. So I appreciate you guys holding in there if you have, and I'll get to your questions tonight as well at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be here for that, 7 o'clock Pacific. And then tomorrow I'll be with Ginger and Nancy at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be doing questions as well, and readings. So thank you all for being here. Jean, thank you so much. And I hope everyone has a good day, and that I'll see you tonight. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Scott.